Welcome back, everybody. I know it's only been a couple of days. The last video we did an unboxing of some 1950 and 60s hand-built, scratch-built O-scale cars. And in one of those boxes that came in was a car that really blew my mind. This car, I've got to show you. Kind of wanted to go over this one. This one right here. This is the one that blew my mind the most. This car, and the reason why, this car still stuns me. It's not because it's a bad model. It's because I built one of these in T reproduction cars. I don't know how many of y'all remember T reproduction. I have a flat car and a gondola and some track from T reproduction that I purchased with my own money at the age of 11 years old. And I thought it was so cool to see these cars that were so massive that they had not been around since the 20s. And I believe his name was Norman Thomas, was the owner of T Reproductions. And these were 10-plate, basically Lionel two-rail cars. And they were big, they were massive. I was like, I've got to get them. So I bought two and some straight track. I also later purchased some trucks from T Reproductions, and I built a car almost identical to this in T Reproductions. So this one's really holding a special place in my heart right now. Now, one of the things like I said, I want to get this back on the rails. I'm going to go purchase not Atlas, but Atlas trucks, and I want to get the scale wheels for it. And the reason why I'm going to go with the 3-rail trucks with the scale wheels in it is because right now I'm going to stick with the lobster claw for right now. Once my wife and we get moved into our house next year, which we are designing and going to wind up having built, and then I'm going to do a full O-scale layout. For right now, I'm just going to do a switching layout. And like I said in one of the videos, I want my kids off the video games, start using their mind visually and structurally. I'm really stoked about this one. This one has the wood doors. These are not wood. This is actually an old school HO trick where you take a thick cardboard and you paint it. You glue it in, you do your cut, and then you glue it in. Very old school trick. Blew my mind. I have not seen that since I was a kid. My father did that on some of his HO scale stuff. If you go back to 1982 or 1983 to Model Railroader magazine, Paul Kepner's Around the Wall layout was featured there. And I remember that to this day, including one particular scene, which I am going to recreate in O-scale. But, off topic, this one right here is holding a special place in my heart. I'm going to remake the grab rails and the stirrups. I want to get them cleaned up and looking good, including the one that should be down here. This is a very, very nice man camp car. I'd like to find if this guy has any more of these. The doors back here are also the same as these. It's got a little brass tube up here, which the little top piece came off. That's not a big deal. We can, glue it back on or solder it. I'm not too sure what the person was going after when they built this, if they were going after a smooth side boxcar style or trying to make it wood. I'm not sure, because this side right here, the wood has been sanded before it was painted, and the markings of individual wood are almost gone. And then on This side right here, is almost gone, but this side's still prevalent of what was right here. Now he had it marked for New York. That's all it says in New York. So I don't know if that meant New York Central, New York Transit. I don't know. And he's got a decal number on there of 17860. I don't know if that means anything. If it does, let me know. Drop a comment, let me know. Because I really don't know of anything, but the decals are gone on this side, but the number is still right there on both sides. I do want to repaint this as to the car that I built. I have been real big over the years with Pennsy Railroad because they were a very iconic railroad. They were a very experimental railroad. I've been really big into the NDM, Nogales de Mexico, National Railways of Mexico, and the F&M, Farraca Nogales de Mexico. And please correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Drop a comment on that one too, because I'm not sure if I'm saying that wrong or if I'm mispronouncing it. And of course, I'm real big into Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, stuff like that. I'm just really stoked on this one. This one blew my mind. This one has got to get back on the rails. It's got to be seen. I mean, yes, not everything is 100% perfect, perfectly cut, but it shows the person cared enough to put this together. The person was doing what they could, and they gave it love. Okay, this car has seen some love. Now that it's with me, I want to repaint it to how I built that car in T Reproductions, which was like not really a lively green. It wasn't a drab, but it wasn't an olive either, and it wasn't a dark. I would have to go back and see if I could find the paint. If I can find it, cool. If not, then I may have to blend it. That's not a big deal. I used to do paint and body work, so blending paint's no big deal. I want to take the roof up here and probably going to have to primer it really good and then repaint it and give it a nice black coat. Now, and then I want to also go in here and add in some little details on the top. Now, I will be upfront and honest with everybody. I do not know the person that built this. I do not know if this person's still alive or if they are alive. If they're not, the man upstairs, please let them know this holds a special place in my heart and will have a special place on both my switching layout and when we get the ground to building the full-scale O-scale layout. It will have a lot of love into it, and it will be very well produced. I've got to also figure out how to get to the inside because it's got these pins right here, which I can kind of see, and it is like a cotter key in there. To replace them, that's cool, but I need them to be shorter. So with doing that, I'm going to have to modify just a little bit, not much. Because right now they're almost, when you even out the truck, they're actually hanging down and touching the rails. So that has got to be fixed. I mean, I guess you could do it just like the real railroad. Cut the pins short, stick them back on. I'm really stoked on that one. And it's also fitting in actually really well with what I want to do. On the switching layout, I want to recreate a section from my father's HO layout that I remembered very well all up to the time I was 6 years old when he tore it down. In case y'all wondering, little stovepipe piece right here came off. Not the pipe itself, but the little cover. I'll find it here in a minute. Anyways, and it was a scene that I really truly loved. In fact, I've talked about it briefly in another video. So this would actually go in really well with that section. The other thing that's going in really well with it is in one of the videos I did some Menards reviews, personal reviews on a couple of things I had bought. And these right here. These would actually fit in really well with what I'm doing. Well, get them moving. And I think for the mine scene and the coal line, I think that's going to go in very, very well. They match in very well. I still want to go with scale wheels on the Menards as well. And y'all definitely going to get some more of those. I am going to talk to Menards, just kind of sitting here talking with y'all. Sorry about that. Sitting here talking with you, something just hit me. I wonder if I can get the trucks from Menards, if I call them and say, hey, I have a question about some of your O-scale stuff, and I wonder if they could send me, or how much they would charge me to send me out multiple sets. If they were to ask me, how many do you need, how many can you send me? And I think that fits in really well, especially with the steam turbine. Once I get home, I will be going to my storage. Well, it's actually at my brother's place on a shelf, to get the steam turbine, along with the original caboose and the 2 wood box cars that were given to my father somewhere around about 1965. I can honestly say that locomotive, I have never seen it. I'm 45 years old. I've never seen it on the rails. And that would also match in really good with this little puppy right here. I'm really stoked to see this. I may do some stuff with some tubular track. That's also for another video, because something I'm kind of working with on a budget low wise for my church, Bacher Church of Wiley, Texas. This car right here has definitely piqued my interest and has really just wow. And the amount of love, I can't imagine the person who built it and going, it was the best I could do. To me, right now, even if that person was alive today, if they're not, I don't know, okay? But whoever built this put love into it, and it holds just a special place in my heart, just because of the fact that that's love. It doesn't matter whether those windows are scale or not. This was somebody who just did absolute love, and it's wow. And I'm pleased. I'm proud to have it. And I'm proud to be the new owner of it. So again, to whoever built this, if you're not here on Earth anymore, please know it's going to hold a special place in my heart and on my layout. If you are, my hat goes off to you. I would like to meet you and see what else you have scratch built with this stuff. And I just can't stop looking at it. I sit here and I'm just gleaming because it's so unique, and it definitely has a aura to it that says, I'm here, come see me. And it's here. So, yes, we are definitely going to do this. And we are going to do a video on repairing this and painting it, decaling it, putting the new trucks on it, and we're actually going to put it on a test track. We are going to do a video on this sometime here soon. Like I said, Menards just kind of popped in my head on that when I was showing y'all the ore cars behind this. I think I got some phone calls to make tomorrow. See if I can manage to get them to send me a pair of trucks or several sets, and let's get some of this other stuff repaired. If not, then hey, I'll go online. I'll go to Atlas. I'll order the 3-rail Atlas trucks, and go to Hobby Lobby, get the brass, and start remaking handrails and stirrups, and get this all cleaned up. I will probably have to turn this into a smooth side, though. I think some of this wood board effect is just, it's too far gone on one side, and on the other side, it's only prevalent in one area. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm going to keep the Tuscan color. I don't know if that's either prototypical or significant to what the guy was modeling. But I think we are definitely going to have some fun building this and bringing her back to life. So, if you like what you heard and saw tonight, please hit like and subscribe. We'll have some more videos coming up. Hopefully the next one, we will be at the office, and we'll be able to start to do some work on this and really bring things back to life and have her really start popping again. I can only imagine when she was built, the owner was finished building it, that she was popping hard. And that's a lot of pride right there. So, as always, keep the shiny something and rubber down. If you like what you heard tonight, please hit like and subscribe. And keep up for future videos, because we're going to be doing some more. Stay tuned. Take it easy.